Hello again, this is Professor Fritz Umbach, and I want to chat briefly today about the importance of choosing the right search words or search terms when you're doing a full-text search in one of the library's online finding aids into the literature databases. Your choice of search terms can profoundly shape the results that you get. Use the wrong search terms and you can get misleading results. Let me demonstrate. I want to use an example, a concrete real-life example from a student last year. A student last year was interested in the issue of police violence, police brutality, and started his search by doing this, entering the words police violence. And you'll see it returned a large number of articles, but if you notice, it's returning articles that have the word violence or police anywhere in the article. Many of those have nothing to do with the issue that he was interested in. For example, these top two articles aren't really what he was interested in. One way to avoid this problem is to use a search string. If you put quotes around words, that tells the search engine to look for those two words in that order. Let's see the difference. Now we have a much smaller number of articles, and they're more focused on what the student's most interested in. But there's a problem. Police violence isn't, in fact, the phrase that's most widely used in the field. It happens to be sort of a fashionable phrase at the moment, but it's not the most widely used phrase. This Google Ngram will show you the difference. Police brutality is the much more frequently used phrase than police violence. If you search for police violence, you're going to turn up many fewer articles than if you choose police brutality. So let's redo our search. And instead of doing police violence and getting 649 articles, let's put in police brutality. Now we have many more articles. But again, this search returns all the articles that use the phrase police brutality anywhere in the article. That's going to include articles that make offhand references to police brutality. What the student should have done is searched not within anywhere in the text, but perhaps under subject terms or the abstract supplied by the author themselves. If the abstract says police brutality, it's likely that the article is focused or at least directly addresses that issue. Let's see what we get. Now, as opposed to 4,900 articles, we're down to 1,300 articles, all of which are specifically focused on the issue the student was most interested in. So again, your choice of search terms and search phrase and limiting your search to different parts of the article, all of these are important ways to make your research far more efficient.